Hi everybody, it's me George here, and I thought I'd do a video on VirtualBox. For those who been watching my previous video, how to do Arch Linux from scratch, I've had a couple of people ask me questions about it. I have one in particular who's been going back and forth trying my method, and he had some issues. I thought I'd go over some of those issues and show you some methods to fix it. One of those issues that I've had people ask me, and not just only on this YouTube thread and other ones that they told me, is VirtualBox has an issue right now, a bug on the network card. So if you go to your settings of the virtualization of that setup, and you click on settings and then network, in here where it says advanced and you click the little arrow, it says adapter type. Currently right now, the Intel Pro 1000 MT desktop, there is some kind of bug issue. It keeps on giving this error, and it keeps on spitting out error messages while you're on your terminal. To fix that, switch it over to this one right here, Para Virtualization Network, or the VitoNet. Basically, it's just a more privatized network within the adapter. It's more like a universal adapter versus the Intel one over here. So select this one, and those messages will go away. So you won't have any issues right there. So that's what I would recommend right off the bat. Another one, let me just go into it, is this right here. People are saying, yeah, it's too small when I do it because it's small and I can't see, and it's hard to continuously write over the smaller screen. What can I do to fix that? Well, I'm going to show you right here. Hold on 1 second, let me log in. All right. To get the screen a little bit bigger, the virtualization box, don't go on the top right here and try to resize it or anything like that. It's just going to cause you a problem. What you want to do is you want to go into your grub configuration. So you're going to do sudo space nano space /etc / default /grub, enter, and then you're going to go down where it says grub gfx mode equals. It should be set to auto, meaning it automatically adjust it to whatever resolution that you wanted. Just like it says there, resolution used on graphical terminals. Note that you can only use modes which your graphic card supports via VBE. You can see them in real grub with the command VBE info. Now in here, after the equal sign, remove auto and put like 1024 by x 768 x 32. So it means 1024 by 768 32-bit. And this will give you a bigger screen like this, which is a little bit bigger. It's a lot better. I mean, you could do it a much bigger resolution if you want to. My screen right here that you're looking at, it's a 1920 by 1080, so it's basically a 1080p widescreen resolution. But here I'm just doing the normal 1024 by 768. It's more than enough. And then after you put this in, you save it, exit, and then you got to do one other step. Sudo grub-mk mkconfig space dash lowercase o space / boot / grub dot cfg, and you hit enter. It'll reread the grub configuration and see whatever OSs that are available to put it in its menu, and then you restart, and then you got this screen, and it's a much bigger screen, and you're all set. Hopefully this one should help a lot of people. The other thing is there is a point in the graphics card configuration for VirtualBox. It will ask you option, select 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So it's basically giving you 4 options of the type of graphics mode. It'll say Mesa for 1, 2 will be NVIDIA 304, and number 3 it should be NVIDIA 305, and then it should say then NVIDIA for number 4, which is the current up-to-date NVIDIA cards. For VirtualBox, you want to select number 1, which is Mesa. When you select that, it'll ask you for the kernel, the DMK kernel module. You don't want to select the 1. You want to select number 2, which is the Arch DMK module, especially made for Arch. So you want to select number 2 on that one. So that should make it easier, and you shouldn't have any problems right there. Other than that, that's it. If you have any other questions, issues on how to do this, I'm trying to follow in the steps of Midfinger. For those people who may not know him, he passed away this summer in July. His son came on his YouTube channel and stated that he passed away. He was very popular in the Arch YouTube community. He did a lot of stuff for the Arch Linux community in a way of showing different ways and how to use Arch. I was a big fan. I also chatted with him. We were hoping to get something, done together. We were supposed to do something in the fall, around September, October, but because of his passing, I was thinking, why not just do it on my own and start doing the idea? And that's going to be starting soon. I'm going to be starting a series of how to install different type of desktop environments and window manager on Arch, and hopefully this will be useful. So for those people who like to utilize different window environments or different desktop environments, how can you do it on Arch? And I'll show you. It's going to be very easy. And let me know what you think. If you like more of it or you want other stuff, I am going to do other things, mostly focusing on Arch Linux. So if you've done Linux for more than 2 years, give Arch a try. Trust me, you'll learn a lot more with Arch than you can with anything. All right, so that's all I have for now. Take care, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.